Imagine you have received a letter from HMRC to declare your rental income. You got panic. To avoid this panic, let's get clear. You need to declare rental income if you receive any of the following: rent from UK property or land, rent a room in your home, profits from furnished holiday lettings in the UK or European Economic Area, premiums from UK land leases, or inducements, that is, a reverse premium of over £1,000, including foreign property income declared on foreign pages. If your property income is under £1,000, you are covered by the property income allowance. This means you don't need to report it to HMRC. But once you go over £1,000 mark, you need to declare it either by filling in the UK property pages or other sections, depending on your specific situation. If you don't need to file a tax return, you must inform HMRC by January 31st, 2025 to avoid penalties. If you are earning over £1,000 from property, you will likely need to file it. If you claim the £1,000 property income allowance, 5.1 for furnished holiday lets or box 20.1 for UK property income. But remember, if you claim it, you can't deduct any additional expenses. If your total income is from a connected party, this allowance is off the table. You can claim rent a room relief on income up to £7,500 or £3,750 if you are letting jointly. This is a separate relief from the property income allowance, and the two can't be combined. You will need to complete the foreign pages for foreign property, but there is an exception for European Economic Area furnished holiday lets, which is included on the UK property pages. If you're taxed on a remittance basis or want to claim foreign tax credit relief, fill in the appropriate foreign tax pages. Depending on your earnings, you can use either traditional accounting or a cash basis method. Cash basis is simpler. You declare what you receive in the year, ideal if your income is under £150,000. If you receive income from real estate investment trust or property authorized investment funds, you will report these on page 3 of your main income tax return. Furnished holiday lettings have specific allowances and potential tax reliefs like capital gains tax relief. You can claim capital allowances for things like furniture and fixtures. To qualify, the property must be available for holiday lettings for 210 days with at least 105 days actually let out. Let's fill in the property pages of self-assessment tax return. We are not claiming rent or room relief. 2 properties are rented out in 23-24. 1 property let jointly. We are not ceasing business in 23-24, so mark no. There's 1 furnished holiday lettings in the UK, and there is no furnished holiday lettings in the EEA. Save and continue. Furnished holiday lettings income. 55,000 is the rental income. We are not claiming property income allowance. We are using cash basis method for accounting. Rent paid, repairs, insurance and cost of services provided, £6,500. Interest, mortgage interest on furnished holiday lets, £11,500. Legal management and other professional fees, £8,500. Other allowable property expenses, £2,100. There is no private use of furnished holiday lets in 23-24. Save and continue. Total loss to carry forward, there is no such loss as the property is unprofitable. The property fall under the furnished holiday lettings criteria, so there is no period of grace election for 23-24, so it is marked no. Save and continue. So the other property income details. Total rent £46,200. We are not claiming property income allowance. We are using the cash basis as used in the furnished holiday let. There is no non-UK landlord's taxes taken off. And we are not claiming any premiums for the grant of a lease or reverse premiums and inducements for the year 23-24. So the total UK property income is 46,200. Save and continue. Expenses for other property income. Rent rates, insurance, ground rent cost 6,100. Property repairs and maintenance 2,500 pounds. There is no commercial mortgage on this property. Legal management and other expenses 4,100 pounds. Other allowable property expenses 2,200 pounds. Cost of replacing domestic items 1,800 pounds. Save and continue. There was no loss brought forward used against this year's profit, and no loss set off against 23-24 total income. Mortgage on residential property 10,900 pounds, and there was no unused residential property finance cost brought forward from the previous year. Save and continue. Save and continue. Summary for UK EEA property. Rental income on UK furnished holiday lets 55,000, while UK income from property 46,200. Total expenses 28,600 for furnished holiday lets and 14,900 for income from property. Adjustments of replacement of items 1,800 pounds. Adjusted profit for furnished holiday lets 26,400 pounds and UK income from property 29,500 pounds. Save and continue. Calculation of income tax. Profit from UK land and property 55,900 pounds, less personal allowance 12,570. Taxable income on which tax would be calculated 43,330. Basic rate tax of 20% on 37,700 pounds would be 7,540, while higher rate tax of 40% on 5,630 pounds would be 2,252. Total tax would be 9,792, less relief for residential mortgage of 20% on 10,900 pounds would be 2,180 pounds. So income tax due after relief 7,612 pounds, that is due to be paid before 31st Jan 2025, 7,612 pounds.